Hello, today we'll go over the model selector and what models are best for your use case. Going to the top left here, you can enter the model selector. In here we have all the different model providers. You can select multiple providers at once if you want to sort by specific providers. You can also select, for example, only Google or only OpenAI. You can sort here by most popular. By default, it's sorted by most popular, but you can sort by newest models. And here we have obviously the newer models. You can sort by name. Then we have low to high credits, and then we have high to low credits. These models are very niche. The high to low credits, it's only if you know exactly what you're going to use them for. If you're a person using AI daily for conversation, I would recommend going for something way lighter. Something like Gemini 2.5 Flash could be really good. If you want a little bit more capability, Gemini 2.5 Pro. Again, it really depends on what type of answers you like. I know GPT 5.0 is very popular. We also have that on here, even though it has been removed from ChatGPT. We still offer GPT 4.0 on Krater.ai. That is a mid model. Obviously, it's not 12 credits. This is 0.75. Now, this is only an estimate. It could be less. If you just say something like high, it might be only 0.2 credits. But if you make it code, a super long line of code, it could be all the way up to 10 credits. If you're new to AI and you don't know what models to choose, I reckon you sort by most popular and then you go through here. And then for most users, I would say Gemini 2.5 Pro is probably what I would go with. If you know you're going to do code or you're going to do more complex work, maybe for your business, you're going to calculate some sheets and stuff, I would use something like Claude Sonnet 4.6. If you are on one of the bigger plans and you have a lot of credits, you could even go for something like Opus 4.8, but that is very specific use cases. Something like Gemini 2.5 Pro can get 95% of things done that Claude Sonnet 4.6 can. Claude Sonnet 4.6 just has that little extra bang for it, but it is also more expensive. But also, as you hover over the models, you can read a little bit more about them. You can see what they're capable with. Vision means they're capable with images, like you could upload an image and ask it to analyze the image. It's capable with apps, and it's private, meaning no one trains on your data. We don't retain any of your data, and this means Google will not be training on your data. You can also sort by this. So you could sort by private. Let's say you own a company, you could sort by private. As you see, it will remove some of the models that train on you. So using the private mode removes all the models that train on your data if you don't want your data to be trained on. If you just want fast, reliable answers, you can sort by fast. And again, you can see the little green mark out here means it's fast too, whereas red means it's slower. As you can see, speed slow, and orange means it's medium. We have routers, which are auto routers that we have built at Krater. We have 7 different routers. We have the smart auto router that picks the best model for every prompt. And then we have all of these different models. You can read what they do here. Then you can choose, if you're using apps a lot, you can choose models that support the apps, or you can choose cheap models. Again, I never really choose some of the heavier models because I don't see the use case for me. I use AI as a daily thing, asking questions and stuff. So for me, 2.5 Flash suffices, and sometimes I use 2.5 Pro. Obviously, if you're doing law work or you're doing some heavy coding, I would recommend you using something like Claude Opus 4.8, or you could even go to use the GPT 5.5 models. They are way more expensive though, but you get the heavy use case out of it. But if you are new, I recommend going by most popular, fast, and cheap. And in here you have 90% of the models that will go for your use case, or you can just do fast because we don't want to be waiting for the slow times. Especially when you're new to AI, you won't know the difference between Gemini 2.5 Pro and the answer that GPT 5.5 gives you. So yeah, that was everything for this video explaining the model selector and the different models we have. Hope you have an amazing day, and if you have any questions, ask us down below.